Okay, so this is, I guess, my fifth video on this project, and I noticed something which I don't think is a big deal, but it may be, is that first of all, I lined everything up when I stuck the Model A transmission or gearbox on there. You know, the input shaft and everything lined up directly to the flywheel. The flywheel is straight, and I just noticed that these bolts, they won't pop out on this one side, and then also on the bottom, but then on this side, you know, it comes out fine, which, I mean, I guess could point to it would look like it's not centered to, you know, directly to the flywheel, but the spline and everything, you know, spot on. So I think that the bell housing itself, it's not, they probably weren't totally round, as they may have been, you know, an offset cone or something. Or the, you know, engine mount or the frame on my tractor is somehow bent. But I don't really see that being the reason. But I just figured if anybody's, you know, doing this, it might be something to be aware of. You know, since, you know, these tractors are all really old and it's a lot of times twisted and weird, so. You know, it could be that on this one is that, you know, I know that the frame itself is cracked, but then I still don't see, because, you know, casting, you know, wouldn't bend like that. So like I said, I think what it is that this cone isn't exactly, it's probably more of an oval or something, you know. Scan out just a little bit, or zoom out. You know, these holes are all true to the center. Is the guy who drew up all of his conversion, he used the center of the plate as a reference. That was the 0, and so that the dimensions itself were 8 by 8. But they were just nominal, so it doesn't need to be totally square and true. And so all the holes would be referenced off of the center of the plate. That's your 0, and everything else was drilled that way. So this should all be straight. You know, they should be in a spiral to that. And I did it with CNC too, so there should be no variations. And when I measured them, they were all pretty spot on. So